Hello everyone, welcome to our vlog. Today we're going to explore the rich local and oral history from our community. These are stories from the people who know it best.
So, hello everyone. I'm here with Mr. who will share some stories about our local history. So, sir, can you please introduce yourself first?
I am Erwin Gamalio, the current municipal assessor of Sambuan, and previously working at the DRM office and tourism office. Sambuan is started to be a big town. It composed of the proper Sambuan, along with Inatilan, and even to the extent in Alegria. It's one of the original towns of the old Cebu. So if you can see the old map of Cebu, Sambuan is already in the map. So it's one of the original towns during the time of the Spanish. In fact, our church was built, one of the original stone churches of Cebu, or in fact in the whole Philippines. It's constructed with the coral stones. So basically, it is a proof that our town belongs to the era where the Spanish crown were directly under us. Our church has the Spanish seal. That means to say that our town is one of the original towns of Cebu. That is our history. So aside from our churches, we have still the most preserved watchtower.
Yes.
It's also made of coral stones. We have Jacob's Ladder connecting from Sambuan upper ground to the sea level community. Yes, and basically our town is very strategically located in the whole south of Cebu. Voluntario is it's a relatively new monument. It's not during the Spanish era, but it was erected in honor of the warriors during the World War history. It is basically newer than the Spanish built
How about the museum?
structure. Museum is also relatively new because it used to be it is also one of the oldest buildings in Sambuan because it's our original municipal hall. If you can see, still the old building uses the same coral stones with our church. So, but still our church and the watchtower are the most the oldest. Yes, there are a lot. I think the same with the rest of the Filipino nation, we still have a lot of cultural practices that are still visible here in Sambuan. Like for example, basically the fiesta celebration. It's a very Filipino tradition that even until now we get to thank our gods above that for the good harvest and good life. And now basically we call it fiesta every year in honor of our patron saint San Miguel Arcangel. That's one of the tradition. Aside from that, we have a lot. Like we still have in Bisaya, like our patuotoo, our the way we bury our dead, the way we do some wedding rituals. Yeah, you can see it now. Before, after church, we have lots of rituals for the newlyweds. Even in baptism of our newborn, we have, and especially during Holy Week, we see a lot of rituals especially among people from the mountains. They changes the oils for medicine. Some even I think they do some witchcraft siguro or something. The rest, that there are a lot of belief that even until now we also I think we practice memorable story.
So,
Relatively, I am young. If I can share up my own memory, I took my high school that year in Sampuan, so not much memory during those times. But I think during my elementary days, where I have my lolo and lola, the memory probably is the way my lolo and lola used to really like be very religious. They always go to church every Sunday. They walk from Barangay Tangbo to Sambuan and back. My childhood, yes, with my grandparents. Yeah, especially the church culture, and after the church we go to the market. We eat chocolate and all those things.
Local and oral history.
It's very important because it's our identity. So what we are now, we are the product of our past.
Yes.
So if we forget all those things, then who are we now? So we should forget those because it and then defines us today. What you enjoy now are the fruits of the people before. So if you get to enjoy freedom now, it's because during the time that we are struggling, especially during the past administrations, that we fight for freedom.
yes.
Especially during the EDSA Revolution, which nakaabot pa ko. So without that, kaning inyong mga ipag-enjoy ng mga freedom karon, wala na sa una. You have to enjoy, but be responsible always of your freedom now.
Yes.
Because
Through this project, we learned that local history is not just something we read in books, but something that is alive in the stories of people and places in our community. Listening to the experiences of others helps us understand how our traditions and culture were formed and why they are still important today. It made us realize that even simple places around us can have deep historical. And we also realize that preserving local history is very important because it keeps our identity as a community strong. As Mr. Erwin Gamalio said, what we are now are the product of our past. This reminds us that if we forget our history, we may lose the values and lessons that shape who we are today. By taking care of historical places and continuing to share stories, we help for future generations understand where they came from.